Hey guys, SkittleRampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So this week is filled with about 70 new Funko Pop pre-orders. Lots of crazy stuff this week. And on top of that, we also have new things hitting stores and a bunch of other Funko news updates. Let's go ahead and do our question of the day for today's video, which is, do you have any Funko Pops in your collection that you feel should have been bigger? Given the characters like really big in the series, maybe a 6-inch pop rather than a 4-inch pop, or a 10-inch rather than a 6-inch. And I'm gonna go with Whitebeard here. Whitebeard is huge in the anime. He definitely needed to be a 6-inch pop at the minimum. Let's go ahead and jump into all of our new announcements and pre-orders that you can pick up today. And if you want to purchase any of these, there are links down below in the description box or a pinned comment. Kicking things off with Hunter x Hunter for my anime fans. We did have 5 new pops, including Jing Freaks, Silva Zoldyck, Kaluto Zoldyck, Alaka Zoldyck, and a deluxe with all of her stuffed animals in her toy room, as well as Ulogin there. Then you also have those out-of-box looks. All of these turned out great. It doesn't stop there though. We also got one exclusive in this wave finally, which was that new Chrollo that the prototype has been going around for a while. We got the announcement. He's a Funko Shop exclusive where he does have the Nin fish and the bandages, as well as he's in his suit there. Absolutely love how that exclusive turned out. Now, the commons are available for pre-order today if you do want to grab them. However, that Chrollo is expected to go live on the Funko Shop in about 2 or 3 months around the time of release. Moving on for my DC fans, we did have a new Batman live-action villains line here. So we have Poison Ivy, the Riddler, Penguin, and Catwoman. I gotta say, my favorite one from this set is definitely the Penguin. I think he turned out so freaking cool. Now, we also had at least one exclusive, and it is Christian Bale's Batman, where he's Fear Gas Batman. This is a crazy looking exclusive, and very creepy looking, might I add, especially the bleeding out of the eyes there. So again, Funko Shop exclusive there. You can grab the commons, but that Batman will release in a couple months. A couple more Batman exclusives for the 85th anniversary were spotted on Funko's sponsored story, which they didn't officially announce for some reason, but this included Squire and Knight Funko Shop exclusives. Now, this one is also Batman related, but not directly tied to the live action movies, but I'm going to mention it anyways, and that is the Arkham Asylum Bane here. This is a GameStop exclusive, and you do have the Venom that does glow. For some reason, it doesn't have a glow exclusive sticker on it, but he is a 6-inch pop, which is really great. I think the mold turned out amazing. Love the fact that they're still making pops from this game. Given it's now a very old game, but the pop turned out amazing. You can actually go grab this one at GameStop right now. It's available in stock on their website, as well as it should be available in stores now. I think stores are only getting a couple though, so make sure to give your local one a call and ask if they have it. Next up for Marvel fans, we did have the Marvel Carnage Eyes set here. Kind of like the Venom Eyes set, but Carnage. This includes Captain America, Black Panther, Iron Man, and Ghost Spider all carnaged out there. I gotta say, Ghost Spider is definitely my favorite one of the set for sure. Now, more Spider-Man and Marvel theme pops includes the Spider-Man comic book version. So we have Miles Morales, Iron Spider. Love how that one turned out, and this one does have an unmasked chase variation. We also have a Chasm there, also really great. I feel like we should have seen this one glow though. Then we had Spider-Man Fear Itself suit, also known as the Asgardian armor. Then we had Scarlet Spider Kane and a new symbiote suit Spider-Man. So honestly, out of all of these, I think I just want to get the Iron Spider and Chasm. I don't think I really need the symbiote suit, given I already have the Funko Shop one from way back then. I don't really like the Scarlet Spider Kane one too much, to be honest. And then the Fear Itself suit, surprisingly enough, actually turned out much better than I thought it was going to. It does look good, but I still don't like crazy love it, so I just don't need it for the collection. Next, more Marvel here includes Marvel's Split here, and we have Logan Wolverine, Steve Rogers Captain America, and Peter Parker Spider-Man. And if you'll notice in that Peter Parker, he's actually holding a test tube with a liquid in it. I think that's kind of cool. But overall, I do think this set turned out pretty good. My favorites are the Wolverine and Spider-Man ones. I'm still debating if I want to get the Spider-Man one though. It's cool, but I don't know if it's like a need. Moving on for Buffy the Vampire Slayer, we do have 4 new pops including Spike, the Gentleman, Angel, and Buffy there. As well as we did get one exclusive in the set, which is a Barnes & Noble exclusive Spike there. So that one hasn't gone live for pre-order yet, but the commons are available. Next up, coming from Beavis and Butthead, we do have Beavis and Butthead as workers, as well as we do have the Great Cornholio there. All of these turned out great. Great upgrades, especially from the original ones that we did get, and nice alternatives if you can't afford those $200-300 pops of the original ones. However, we also got one more announcement by Funko. but it didn't go live for pre-order today. Nobody even knew this was coming, and that is actually a ghost version of Butthead here. They announced this over on their social medias a couple hours ago, but again, there's no ETA on a pre-order just yet. But hey, it's nice to have more pops. Our next lineup here is Saturday Night Live for the 50th anniversary. This includes Nick the Lounge Singer. We also had Mary, Matt Foley, Herb Welch, and Mrs. Rafferty. For Star Trek fans, from Picard, we do have 4 pops, including 7 of 9, Raffi, Picard himself, and Jack Crusher. Celebrating Felix the Cat for the 105th anniversary, we do have this brand new pop. For any fans of the Funko Rewind series, we got several new announcements. This included Avatar The Last Airbender, we had the Rescuers, as well as SpongeBob SquarePants, and on the right there are their chase variations with the Glow Aang, as well as SpongeBob with the spatula. More includes Superman 1978, we also had Caddyshack there, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and our last few include Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, and Ghostbusters. Another upcoming Funko Rewind includes an exclusive here over on the Funko shop coming in a couple months, and this is the Red Ranger from Power Rangers, and it does feature a mass chase with the sword. And our last new lineup includes Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, we did have King Moonracer, Mrs. Claus, she has a little gingerbread on the pan there, which is really cool. We had Rudolph flying, and Clarice. So guys, that pretty much covers all of the new pre-orders that did drop today. If you want to grab anything new, make sure to check out the links down below to Entertainment Earth and Amazon. Now let's go ahead and move on to a couple other new Funko items here. First up, we do have some looks at new prototype pops. This first one here comes from eBay, and this is Green Lantern here. So this is going to be one of these speech bubble pops where he's using the ring, and it looks like he's charging it almost in his other hand, and it's most likely going to be like "Beware my power" in the quote, you know, whatever they can really fit in that little speech bubble. Either way though, it's really great to have another Green Lantern pop. They don't really make a lot of him, especially the Hal Jordan one, which I think this is going to be Hal Jordan if I'm not mistaken. On top of Green Lantern though, the same with Green Arrow. I don't really know what it is with both of those characters, but we don't get a lot of Funko Pops of the main character, like Oliver Queen and Hal Jordan specifically. Now another fun prototype spotted was a Red Hulk here. Now, unconfirmed if it's going to be for the new movie or if it's just going to be a comic version, but what's really cool about this is he's doing the signature Hulk clap there, and you can kind of see the shock waves it's creating in his hands, which is really cool. Now, as far as that new Green Lantern and this Red Hulk, these are just prototype first looks, scrappers that were most likely found, so we don't know exactly when they're coming, but we do know that they are eventually coming. Next up for the office, we do have several new Biddy Pops here. These didn't go live for pre-order today, but expect them very soon. Coming to the Funko shop, we do have an Iron Man Classics exclusive here. So basically just in this giant 10 bundle here where you get the card, you get the coin, and the little, I think, sticker or pin or whatever that is. Anyways though, basically just a classic version of Iron Man, limited to 10,000 pieces, dropping in the future. Next up, we do have a new addition to the Funko designer toy line, and that's a new Jumbotron. And this one is Voltron here, and I gotta say, that face looks very creepy to me. So, retailing for $250, we do have the Jumbotron Voltron 14-inch vinyl collectible. This launch is officially taking place on August 22nd on the Run Fair website. There are 1,200 of these produced, and you basically enter for a chance to be able to purchase this. So you go on the website, you enter, in a couple days, they draw the lottery winners, and then you automatically get charged that $250, and then it ships in a couple months. So far, a few of these figures have been very successful. Some look really good, honestly, like the Astro Boy turned out really great. Even this Voltron one, even though I think it looks a little creepy, it did turn out pretty cool, and I'm excited to see what else they do in this lineup. I do feel the $250 price point is still really high for these, but what's great about it is that they are limited at the very least. There's not like 10,000 of these out there. Usually they range from 750 to like 1,200. But let me know what you guys think about this new Voltron figure here. Do you think it's worth $250, or do you feel it should be cheaper? Now guys, our last bit of news updates just include general updates as well as new things hitting stores. First up, for anybody who pre-ordered the Rock Final Boss Pop over on Fanatics or on the Funko shop, these are actually shipping out now, so make sure to check your emails for tracking information. Another update we have comes from Chalice Collectibles, and this is a closer look at their Buggy exclusive from One Piece here. So you can pre-order this one now and still get that pre-release sticker, but I gotta say, they really killed it with this mold. He looks so freaking good. And it is looking more and more like he's gonna have a round base there, a little bit more of like a cylinder base to hold him up. And I'm not seeing a base stand anywhere or a base stand in the back, which is always really nice. Just love how this turned out. Very colorful. Love that cheesy smile, grin he has going on. So if you're a One Piece fan, you don't have a Buggy Pop yet, head over to Chow's Collectibles because this is definitely a must need. I will be picking this one up to put next to my other Buggy. Now these two exclusives are coming soon. They're from the Funko Fusion video game, and we finally got first looks at Mecha Freddy and Eddie, which Eddie is the main villain in the game. And there's also gameplay out where you can see these characters in action over on YouTube, so just search it up on my channel or other channels. But either way, both of these exclusives look great, and they're coming to the Funko shop very soon. Another update comes from the Funko shop, where we had a bunch of new things available in stock now, including the Wolfman Deco as a Funko shop exclusive. Then we had the Batgirl and Catwoman holiday pops, Tails flying with that chance of chase. From Disney, we had the Gamer Angel, as well as the Amazing Spider-Man Green Goblin comic cover. Now, our last bit of news includes some new things hitting Hot Topic and Box Lunch stores. The first one being the Marionette here. As you can see, we got that full confirmation that this will in fact be a Hot Topic exclusive, hitting stores now on the West Coast, slowly making its way across the United States. So make sure to check your local Hot Topics over the next 2 weeks, as well as we should be seeing an online drop on their website very soon here. And a tip I like to say is that most Hot Topics do actually post on Instagram what kind of stock they have or when they get in new pops. So just search your local Hot Topics Instagram and follow them, and they might be posting. More things hitting Hot Topic stores includes the new Grinch pop. So we have the Grinch with Bag Pop Deluxe, as well as the Grinch and Max 2-pack. And then some old news includes the Tails, which does have a chase variation. Looks like it's hitting Hot Topic stores with no stickers at all, as well as the new Black Clover commons. Over in Box Lunch stores for Dragon Ball fans, it looks like Gamma 1 and 2 so far are hitting stores. Haven't seen Gohan or Orange Piccolo, but stay tuned on those. Still think these two should have been a 2-pack, but they do look really great. And finally, over at Box Lunch stores, we do have the new An American Tail Pops, as well as Grinch Pops hitting stores, so check your local ones. So guys, that wraps up today's Funko news. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit that like button down below, as well as if you have any further questions about anything we just talked about, drop those comments down below and I will do my best to answer them. With that being said though, I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon and Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. Alright, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.